Hello, I'm Harley. Welcome to Shut Up and Nap. So, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been trying to do two types of videos. I've been doing a nap time one, which is, as the name sounds, a little bit quieter with less talking. That's where I want to take it anyways. And then I've got the Let's Naps, which is more talking about geology while I'm making a special type of point, whatever type of point that is. Those I'll be taking suggestions and doing them, trying to get within maybe 25 minutes of finished point after it's all edited. So, but whereas the nap time ones, it'll just be kind of more quiet. You guys can just watch me flint nap. Maybe I'll give a couple pointers here and there, but and then of course the third type will be straight tutorials, how to make tools, tool belt, everything you need to be a flint napper. And I do want to try and make flint napping approachable for everyone. So, I mean, I've been doing it for so long that it seems like second nature. So I'll have to go back and think of what really helped when I was just starting out. But today, as you've probably seen in the title, I'm gonna be making an Obsidian Clovis. With, hopefully, if I can keep to my promise, just with my antler billet, little piece of andesite or something, maybe dacite, igneous extrusive rock, a braider, maybe use that as a hammerstone on the back, and then just antler tine pressure flaker. So the idea with a Clovis, Obsidian Clovis, the culture itself actually, they were really big on overshot flakes. So that is where you hit quite high up and you send flakes that go all the way across to the other side, which can be a super effective way of reducing a rock really fast, but also a super effective way to just completely destroy your rock with like 3 flakes and it's snapped 3 times. So, but I do really enjoy overshot flakes, and I will I'll see if I can show you how to do it. So today it's nap time. This will probably be a few part series, maybe take an hour overall for everything, so maybe 3 parts, but we'll see, and hopefully we'll get a fluted point, not too much shorter than this. It's my first time doing it all with antler, but it seems like that was my biggest comment on my last few Clovis videos was, oh, lose the copper. So, whatever, I'll see if I can do it without. Alright, it's nap time, so I better shut up. So, here we go. This is our obsidian. Nice piece probably from the glass buttes. It looks like it might be that stuff they call black butter. So the way I kind of find a place to hit is I look for an edge that's almost, you can see that there, and hold it down towards the leather pad there, and then hit it. So now I'm going to be trying to take hard flakes, so I'm going to be swinging this thing very fast at it. It's going to make a loud noise, and hopefully it'll take big, long, fat flakes across the whole thing. So right now, you can see it's very convex here. It's like a football. So if I take a flake this way, it shouldn't have any issues. There are some cones. This is the outer part. It looks like it was tumbled in a river a little bit, but shouldn't be a big deal. So let's do that. So there's our first flake. Beautiful material. Same thing, I'm just going to go in on the corner here, take a pretty big flake high up. Now, that wasn't a good flake. Ran into some issues there. That's alright. I'm going to try and take another big flake off here, running this ridge like that. So some of these flakes I'll be able to use for the Let's Snap series, for little obsidian ones. That'll be pretty nice. I like the nice opaque black material. It's got a really cool look to it. So my billet here is just a chunk of moose that I actually got up in the Northwest Territories, with a bit of the skull still attached to the back. And I like to hit kind of where it's a little bit sharper, so that I get more of a kind of concentrated, focused hit. So one thing you want to do, but you shouldn't, is hit it twice really hard, fast, because sometimes your flakes stick like that, and if I hit that twice, it would have broken. So this is real nice material. Good flakes for arrowhead necklaces. So you can see in here is a bit of a problem area. It's all chewed up, but that's okay. So now I'm on to work on the other side a little bit to see if I can't drive a flake in there. I'm just taking short ones right now to help the profile, because see right now it kind of goes up here. Now that can sometimes stop a flake, so hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, no biggie. I'm just taking small flakes off there to carefully try and get the profile down better. And now I'm gonna go for a big flake, so I'll show you that. There we go. So I'm holding it down almost vertically right now. There's my platform, and I'm gonna come in, hit it really hard. There we go. Now this is what I was talking about for the overshot. You can see here, this is where I hit it, right up there, a good 1/4 inch or centimeter, and maybe 13 millimeters up from the edge, right there in the center of the platform. And it followed the ridge all the way along this way, went out to the end here, and we got a perfect break all the way through. So that's goes to show how effective overshot flakes can be. This is actually silver sheen, but just perfect. Look at that. Didn't lose any length. Thinned off about an inch, and now I've got two pieces. This could be another big spear point. So it was a great technology to be able to use for the Clovis people, but hopefully we can do some more cool flakes like that. We do still have a lot of material on this side, and we have a potential to take another flake off. So there we go, got set up again. Alright, so now my objective is to set up a platform that comes in this way so I could run this ridge. Hopefully start in this kind of cracked up area. You know what, maybe... Yeah, I'll start over here. You can see how chewed up this part is. It's because it was tumbled in a river, and who knows how long. There's no rivers there now, but middle of the desert. Well, that's embarrassing. I'm gonna blame it on this guy. There we go. There, maybe like that. Yeah, I was just getting a little billet shy. That could have been it. Now, I think I'm actually going to go in from this side, the tip here, build up a platform, because I don't trust hitting that. I think it might snap everything. You know what? I changed my mind a lot. If you watch the channel a bit more, you'll see I change my mind all the time. So there, you can see the flakes are coming off a little rough. That's from... Well, I did hit it once, so that probably didn't help any, but you can see this cone here. There's a Hertzian cone there from an old hit. Right there. And that went in and kind of cracked everything up, but we'll see it. Maybe it didn't go too far. If it did, better to deal with it now than later. Yeah, this is real chewed up. I don't think that'll flake too well, but only one way to get through it is to chip it, so. Well, got through some of it. You can see it is still very chewed up, cracked here. But you know what? That's okay. It'll be a little bit of a shorter point, but hopefully this allows me an opportunity to get another nice overshot flake. Just right this way. In. There. Like that, and normally you wouldn't need to abrade with overshot, but because if I miss, then my platform will crush, whereas if I miss and it's abraded, sorry, that wasn't a sentence. Normally you don't need to abrade an overshot platform because you're hitting so high, but because this one is a little bit narrow, if I miss and I crush my platform, it could lead to a kind of a big problem area here. Whereas if I miss and it's abraded, I'll just take a regular flake off. So there we go. Right now I'm actually holding it kind of vertical, and my strike is coming in. I think if I was to measure that, I would say almost maybe 140 degrees this angle this way to my platform. So actually, I don't know. The angle from where I'm holding the piece, I guess I could go by the platform. Sorry, I'm figuring this out as just as much as you are, maybe even more. So it doesn't really matter which way this is, it matters your angle of your platform and relative to this. So right now we've got maybe a 70-degree platform this way, from there to there. And I'm going to be hitting it like this way. So almost at the exact same angle as here, like almost straight in but a little bit down, if that makes any sense. It doesn't really make sense to me, but hopefully we'll see. Hopefully I don't have to edit this all out. So, oh, it did. We got a little overshot flake. It went all the way, here's the last little piece of it. So it started out up here, went all the way over here, and ended just there. So we made it all the way to the end. It's a nice flake. That's why you don't hit stuff twice. So now I'm just going to go around the edges and try and take some big flakes in. And set up platforms for larger overshot flakes again. So right now I've got a nice ridge here into a big beefy amount of rock. So I'm just kind of scrunching the edge down to get rid of any annoying pieces, and I'm gonna braid it actually. Hey. So here we go. You can see the nice ridge I'm gonna run this way from here all the way over to here. Nothing really in the way to stop it. And again, very aggressive angle, almost directly in. It's a little bit down, but mostly just straight in. Oh, so we got an overshot flake, and I'll show you. I was talking about this before. I was saying, oh, it's a really good way to break your piece smaller. So, it's not too much of an issue, because we did get a lot of thickness out. But you can see it ran right where I wanted it to, over, and took off a little bit off the end there. So, nice big classic overshot flake. Those pieces we'll all be able to use for small Let's Snap arrowheads. So hopefully we can get the primary thinning done today in this video, and then we'll get the rest. Maybe we'll do some little thinning and preform preparation in the next video, and then we'll keep going. But I want to do an intro for each, so that it's not just, I don't know, a week straight. Of napping, no talking really. So now I'm going to set up a little platform here. The primary thinning and everything is pretty well done. We've got a little bit of a problem area which I'd like to finish up for closure for the episode. And I'm thinking of doing alternating. Maybe every Monday have Let's Nap, and every Friday have one of these, the nap times. And they'll be quieter. I'm talking right now, but they'll be quieter. So mostly got rid of that piece. It was a little bit annoying. It's still there. So kind of still stems from the yucky pieces before, but I mean, this one was entirely my fault. Oh, no, it was broken. You can see there was a Hertzian cone here. But anyways, this will be a little bit of a smaller Clovis. That's okay though. You get to see Clovis technology in its in all of its glory, with all the overshot flakes, big long nice flake scars, and we'll try to keep those all throughout. So here we go. This is how far we've made it this time. Thanks for joining me. And let me know what you think. If you want them just all in a row, like you want Monday, Friday, Clovis until it's done, or if you'd like every Monday work on the Clovis and every Friday work on a small point just to change things up, talk about geology. Let me know what you think. We're getting close to 1,000 subscriber mark, which is super cool. When that happens, hopefully I'll have my store up and running, so if you want to support the channel, you can buy some arrowheads. But anyways, and I'll probably start doing some giveaways where I have a draw. If you like and comment, I'll give you a point, or you might be lucky and get a point. So, and if you start doing that early, then you know you get a better chance, because there probably maybe only be like 20 people. So anyways, thanks for joining me on this Clovis, primitive Clovis. I'm doing it the way you want it. Antler, rock, leather. I mean, I didn't brain tan the leather, but the leather's leather, so it's the same. So hopefully we don't break it. We got tons of nice flakes to work with. So probably about 20 good arrowheads at least. And so it's fun. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video.